and welcome back to my channel. Today we're playing Speed Dating for Ghosts. Oh, and happy Halloween, because this is supposed to go out on Halloween. I saw this on Steam, I thought I'd get it so we can have something a little spooky but not too spooky for Halloween. So I guess we just start the game now. So let's go. Oh, hello there. You must be here for speed dating. My name's Fran. I run this little operation. Nice to meet you, Fran. We get all kinds of ghosts here. Nice ones, sad ones, a few spooky customers. It gets a little lonely being a ghost. Well, I guess I am a ghost. It's been pretty difficult. It has? I mean, I'm a ghost, so I died. Wonderful. Oh, then let's get started. You'll have a few minutes to get to know them, then a bell rings, and you switch seats. A bell rings from somewhere. Just like that. In all, you'll meet 3 ghosts over 2 rounds, and at the end, you get to choose your favorite. If they like you too, you go on a date. How does that sound? I guess we'll see. It'll be an experience at least. Worn, plush stacking chairs are set on either side of a lacquered oak table. In one corner there are wine glasses and metal pitcher of water, alongside a stainless steel urn for coffee. Ghosts don't need coffee. One particular nervous ghost is holding a cup anyway. Some habits never die. That would be me, awkwardly standing in the corner with just some kind of drink I could find. A bell rings and a ghost appears. Who's our first one? Oh, hello. Oh no. Okay. Ah! A ghost! Oh god. Sorry. Of course you're a ghost. We all are. Yes, I was about to point that out to you. I'm still not used to this whole being dead thing. I'm not that scary. No. No, you're not. But you're still a ghost. When I was alive, I was so scared of ghosts. It started when I was little. A movie I saw. I pushed my bed against the wall, told my mom it was so I wouldn't fall out. I couldn't sleep unless my back was against that wall. I did that too when I was younger. I would always face outside, because my bed was always by the wall. I would face outside so I could see my door and like the rest of my room, just because I was scared of the dark. What good would that do? Oh my god, that's so mean. Why were you scared? I'd picture the worst ghosts, devils, dark entities, hateful things floating in the dark, hiding in mirrors, watching, standing behind me, and now I know they were there. Oh my god. Everyone who told me that there was nothing to be afraid of, they were wrong. Ghosts are real, and I am one. Well, you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself turn into the villain. But I guess both of those were true in this scenario. It's a lot to accept, or it's not so bad. Let's comfort them. It's not so bad. For you, maybe. Oh, sorry. I'd rather not become what I fear. But that's a good way to get over it. Exposure therapy. Get used to it. You can be anything you want. Anxiety. I'm a spirit of anxiety. I might want to be anything else, but that's what I am. What about you? Are you afraid of ghosts? No, not really. Why? How? Ghosts are just people. All people can be bad or good. You're not afraid of people. People aren't always good, you know. Give bad people ghost powers, you get spirits of greed. Spirits of malice. Ugh. Everything is the worst. Ah! The bell rings. Oh. That was just the bell. Phew. I guess we'll talk more in a bit. I wonder what other ghosts are like. That's the spirit. But I didn't mean that, but another ghost appears. Well, look what we have here. Who is this guy? The ghost's voice creaks like ancient wood. The name's Spooky Peter. He tips his hat. Dust spills off the brim. How do you do? I do okay. I'd wager otherwise. Like maybe you're scared. Like maybe you've seen a ghost. Spooky Peter laughs. Or coughs. It's hard to tell. I'm not scared of you. Don't be lying to me. I can tell when someone's lying. I've been doing this a while. My record of hauntings goes back long as the door, since the Black Death took me in 65. 1665. You've seen a lot then. History happened. Wars. Revolutions. Mostly I read about these things. Mostly I keep to my own. Spooking and scaring and whatnot. Gotten pretty good at it. Even been in books. Not always by name, mind you. But you can tell it's me. Nobody spooks him like Spooky Peter. I like Spooky Peter. I try my best. Do you? Oh, that little smirk. I saw that. Guess I see it. The potential, I mean. I can help with that. Teach me your spooky ways. Now. Spooky Peter doesn't teach just... Oh, he talks in third person. Oh, that's a red flag. A rock has potential. Before you throw it through a window. What makes you any better? I turn milk into worms. I make unplugged stereos blast music. I can pull off my face. I'll say I pull off my face. He'll be impressed by that. Spooking like that may shock him, but there ain't no art to it. The living have nothing more to fear. And when they aren't spooked, what's the point? No. The spookiest spookings, the stuff that eats at you, makes you doubt what you might hear or see. Makes you wonder what could be under the bed. It's never as spooky when you see what it is. So how's that for a lesson? What else you got? Slow down there, bedsheet. Ah, rude. If a legendary spookings is what you're after, and Spooky Peter's gonna take you under his wing. It's all about knowing your audience. I don't know what accent he's supposed to be doing. A spookings in the details. Oh, the bell rings. Bye, Spooky Peter. Another ghost appears. Oh my god. Wanna make some money? Excuse me? Do you want to make some money? Dollar bills, cashola, you know, the stuff. Oh, look at the little smile. Oh my god. I understand what money is. Good. Then you understand why I want more. Oh my god. Do ghosts even need money? Technically, no. We don't buy things. But money buys something else now. Favors with the breathers. The breathers. It's like in The Walking Dead when they called them everything but zombies. Influence. Information. The living always want the money. The living buy plenty. Name is Leon, by the way. I rob banks, don't judge. Oh my god. This guy robs banks. You rob banks? Banks. Financial institute. You know, like, why? Why do you rob banks? Not what are banks? I know what banks are. Good. You passed the test then. My possibly high requirements. A ghost who knows what a bank is. Let's do this. The problem with robbing banks, people see the robbers, but you can't see a ghostie. We can walk right in and float that money right out. Genius, right? It's a perfect crime. I can't believe I'm humoring you. No, you know it'd be a good time. Might get money out of it. And what are the consequences? Are the cops gonna arrest a ghost? Good point. Good point. No, they're not. There's no harm in hearing you out. No harm at all. At the very least, it'll break up all the gloom in this room. Leon looks around at the other ghosts. Yeesh. So, I guess I'm gonna rob a bank with Leon. Nuts. Time to switch seats. Don't worry. I'll be back. We got more to talk about. The second round begins. I didn't get the first ghost's name, right? Oh, the other ghosts. They were not as nice as you. Oh, I'm sorry. You okay? Leon is just a creep. Yeah. And Spooky Peter. That name is Ert. Oh, he probably scared him. Also, I think I forgot to introduce myself. Yes, you did. I don't have your name. My name is Kayo. Kayo? I think. Kayo. Sorry. No need to be sorry. No need, sure. I'm so sorry, though. Oh, my anxiety gets the best of me. And social situations are tough. This one especially. Let's start off easy. Leon's a piece of work, so he's not scared about Spooky Peter. I'll say, he actually asked me to rob a bank. Can you believe that? When I told Fran. You told Fran? I feel like I had to. Oh gosh, does this make me a snitch? Oh. Do you think Leon would find out? Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Probably for the best, right? Who comes to speed dating looking for bank robbers? Leon's got some guts. Or whatever the ghost equivalent is. I don't... You're not like the other ghosts. I guess that, so it's more a conversation about each other and not about the other ghosts. I'm so thankful for that. At best, dating ghosts is frustrating. Everyone asks the same things. How did you die? What was your life like? If we were alive, the questions would be like, what kind of food do you like? What's your favorite movie? Dying doesn't make people more interesting. What was your life like? Oh, please. Not you too. Well, there's not many other questions I can ask you. I'll give you the short version. I was in film studies, working my way towards a PhD. In debt, always pretty sad. I had good friends though. I was always studying. One weekend, they convinced me not to study. They said we should go out into the lake and say, oh, is that how you died? Is that why you're all drippy? Did you die in a cannonball position? I couldn't swim. I never learned. You see where this is going. Oh, they look so sad. I drowned. Everything went black and quiet. I woke up dead in a fancy wooden box, under 6 feet of dirt. How'd you They buried you alive? No, he was already dead. Well, I don't want to ask how did he drown. That's traumatic. I was actually dead, don't worry. But I sure didn't know it at first. I didn't know where I was. I fell right through my coffin. Through my own body. Down, down, down. Into the bedrock. It was so dark. Sounds awful. It was. I will never forget the confusion. The helplessness. I seized up. That actually stopped me from falling. When I freaked out, it was like my whole body became corporeal, not flesh, just like, you know how if you concentrate, you can still pick up objects? Like that, except I was the object, ooh, and the earth was holding me. It was so quiet there, stuck in solid rock. How'd you get out? I pulled myself up, away from the heap below, sort of clawed my way to the surface, through the earth. I felt the rock moving through me. Drowning wasn't as bad as that. Oh. Listen, I'm sorry I've been such a downer. I promised I'm not always like this. I was thinking, maybe we could go out sometime. Oh, look how cute! Oh my god. Somewhere quieter, maybe. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, I kind of love this one. With fewer loud bells and spooky Peters. I'd like that. That sounds nice. Oh, I can't wait to do something with you that isn't talking about myself. Sorry. The bell rings. See you after we're done. Oh my god, they're so cute. They're so sweet. I don't think Spooky Peter's gonna ask me out. He's just gonna care about spooking. I've done the rounds. Had a look at the crop. Only you have what is required. The stuff. Now ask what needs asking. What spooks Spooky Peter? Not much. Though I will say, I ain't so fond of beasts. Kind of beasts. The domesticates? Hounds. Dogs. Felines. Cats. Scared of dogs. Spooky fella like me. Rely on a certain covertness. I can't just be clanging about announcing myself. That's not so spooky. Dogs, they can smell Spooky Peter. I feel like everyone can smell Spooky Peter if you're all dusty. You like walk by him and sneeze. I'll shrink up into the corner of the dark, and sure enough they'll find me. Start growling. Bark to sound the alarms. It's trouble, let me tell you. A real impediment. You ever been to the Mirror World? Mirror World. What's that? The place beyond this, but the same as this. You've seen it, but always looking at. Oh, I've heard that. I know where I've heard that before. It's in Doctor Strange, right? The mirror dimension. The bell rings. We fancy another lesson. Come by that edge of things. I'll show you around the other side. If I find the time. Tarry all you want? What does that mean? I've got patience like I've got time. I can wait forever. Oh god. Oh, this is Leon. Are we still robbing that bank? Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. You'll come in with me while I get the third ghost to watch the door. Do you know which bank yet? Absolutely. A secluded branch up on the fourth. Bored tellers. Lots of older customers. Oh, look at the little smile again. It's a great place to hit. How'd you find it? A friend put me on it. He's trustworthy, don't worry. Leon pulls out some graphing paper. Are we gonna sketch the freaking blueprints? Do the layout with the pencil. I probably didn't need so much detail, since we're going in the front. Wait, does this mean you're interested? Oh, I don't know if I want to rob a bank with a shark ghost. Tell me more about you first. Let's see. Alright, fine. He looks very upset about that. I'll give you my life story. Abridged version. It'd probably help maintain our cover anyway. Fran walks by, seeing it like she's easy. Oh, because of Kaio's tip, she's monitoring what he's talking about. The trouble with me is, it's hard not to talk about stealing. I stole candy when I was 9. Switched to stealing beer at 14. Stole my first car a year later. At 15, you stole a car? I hit up convenience stores, drive-ins, even held up a laundromat once. Why a laundromat? Threw my back out, carrying all those quarters. Why'd you steal? More like, why do I steal? It made more sense than other work. Getting robbed by a man, legally, you know? Now I steal because I can turn invisible. Used to dream of power like that. I robbed 5 banks in all when I was alive. I spent the rest of my life behind bars. So you've unfinished business. Nothing so dramatic. Stealing's just all I know. It's a hobby. A talent. The love of my life. Okay, so I could never be the love of your life because stealing is. That's our time. You've heard my pitch. Gotten to know me. Little more than I'd like. So, what do you say? It's hard to say no to that little smile. But I think I gotta say no, because I don't want to rob a bank. This is my life as a ghost. I want to relax, you know? I'm sorry. Fair enough. You know the plan. You know me. If you change your mind, I'll be at this branch. At this time. Leon slides you a slip of paper. It's been a slice. Choose your date. I feel like these weren't even dates. Leon and Spooky Peter. The only one that tried to make a connection with me was Kaio. Kyo. I don't know. These two are just trying to get something out of me. One's trying to like teach me his ways so other people will get scared. And then Leon just wants to rob banks until the end of time. So I think I gotta go with Kyo. You meet Kaio the next day, waiting on the street as you approach, looking nervous. Of course he's nervous. Oh, he's wearing headphones. I'm nervous. Oh my god. Are you nervous? Definitely. What? I said I'm nervous too. Hold on a second. He's listening to music. Let me take off my headphones. That's better. So, what were you saying? I'm just excited. Thank you for hanging out with me. I worried the place we were going was boring. It's pretty much, well, the middle of nowhere. Not literally. You know, 'cause we're ghosts. The middle of nowhere could mean something weird. Just come with me. takes you out to the woods, deep into the trees, far away from paved roads. Did you know I make greeting cards? For ghosts to other ghosts. Happy anniversary of our tragic end. Happy for your loss. That sort of thing. Oh, 'cause they get reunited as that's cute. It's just a hobby. I like this hobby better than Leon's. Stop at a particularly barren patch of prairie land. Everything is frozen over. Few clusters of trees are stripped of their leaves, with branches like bony hands. Squat birds huddle together for warmth near a frozen lake, while a dry, biting wind blows through. Isn't it great out here? I come here to think. I watch the birds, listen to music. There aren't many souls here, just the birds and the wind. I see why you like it. I can be myself here. No one bothers me. I don't need happy things to remind me that I'm not happy. I need sad things to remind me it's okay to be sad sometimes. That is very true. It's a nice way to put it. It's exhausting to worry like I do, but I'd rather embrace my sadness than just ignore it. Sadness is a real thing, as real as we are, anyway. So I embrace it. Kaya looks out onto the frozen lake. Come with me. I want to show you something. This is actually a pretty good date. I do wonder what this robbing the bank would be like now. Kaya leads you away from the lake towards a pocket of trees. Hidden among the poplars and pines is an old house. The wood is gray and brittle. The roof collapsed a long time ago. This house is a tiny thing when it was standing. It had just a single room. Inside, the floors are rotted through and covered in layers of bird droppings. In one corner, a wood-burning stove is rusted through. There's not much else. An entire family lived here. Kids were born here. People died here. And then it was abandoned. Left to fall apart. Lost among the trees. Now it's my home. Oh, this is adorable. I love what you've done with it. I would never change a thing. It's perfect. Kyle leads you to back out into the cold. Back to the edge of a frozen lake. This is as far as I will ever go now. And you know what? It's fine. Everything's fine.